guys are like the model church, going through the persecution.
This is the most lukewarm, submissive, embarrassing form of Christianity I've ever seen. I counted about 129 attendees here. I could be, I could be wrong, plus or minus 10. I can't, I'm not walking through and counting. I'm not seeing everyone. But basically, this guy's whole sermon is about how it's so spiritually mature to suffer. Persecution is good for you. Jesus and God are going to have the justice in the end. Yeah, we do what we're told because we believe we have a greater spiritual maturity that we don't need to fight back. We can sit back and take it because God is on our side. I mean, this is exactly what the black church teaches people. Let me turn this up. This is exactly what happens when black churches teach victimhood to black parishioners, in keeping them on the Democratic Party, keeping them in poverty, keeping them in professional limbo where they're never growing. The single moms in the black church are not getting married. The men in the black church aren't making any money, but yet these black preachers keep telling you that is spiritually noble to suffer. Okay? And in this church, which is predominantly white and Asian, and looks like Pacific Islander as well, it seems to be the same kind of energy. And everybody, like 99% of these people, still kept their masks on when they were singing, just like Caesar fucking told them to. And about maybe 75% took their masks off, but there's still a good 25% of people in here who still have their masks on and have not even taken them off at one moment. And it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of fucking weird sitting here listening to this same old Christian garbage that I grew up listening to in another location, in another church with another demographic. So, if your pastor is telling you that it is part of your spiritual commitment to wear the mask, I don't know. I personally would find another church. I personally would, but that's up to you. It's up to you. If you Christians know something I don't know, you continue wearing the mark of the beast. It's just a little off-putting to me. I find it personally irritating to see the amount of work that's going into walk away, going into recall Gavin Newsom, the amount of work that people are doing all around the world to save our freedom of speech and our freedom of religion. And rather than stand up for your rights as California Christians, this pastor would rather use an example of persecution that's happening in China. Well, guess what, pastor, whoever you are, this isn't fucking China. Okay, so don't try to satiate and downplay the severity and the symbolism of the mask because you want to not take the deep dive. You don't want to make any ruffles. You don't want to make any ripples. Okay, don't compare us to China. We're not fucking China. We're on a whole nother level. We don't play by the same rules. We don't live by the same constitution. We don't have the same kind of country that China has. So don't compare us to China and then tell us to be grateful that it's just a mask. Okay? His whole sermon is so freaking contradictory. It's making me laugh right now. It's making me laugh. You talk about you talk about how this pastor is talking about how basically only real Christians suffer. So if you're suffering, that means you're a real Christian and you're doing the right thing. Okay? But then, in the flip side, he doesn't see this. He's not seeing the bigger picture. He's not even talking about the demonic strongholds. He's not even talking about it. Like, he's not arming this congregation with any truth or any power whatsoever. All he's doing is rubbing their backs and massaging their feet while all of these people are sheep being led to the slaughter. Now, I'm not saying these people are going to hell because they're wearing a mask. I'm not saying that. I'm saying these sheep are part of the problem. And we're fighting to change the leadership, to change the mandates, so you Christians can have what you need. And then I get here and your Christian pastor is telling you, hey, keep it on, no problem. At least we're not China. That don't sit well with me. Now, you give me some real Christian warriors. You find me a church where you got some real prayer warriors and you got some people who are spiritual. You got some people who have some gifts of the Spirit. Find me some people who are on my level. Find me some people who can speak in tongues, who can lay hands and heal, who can prophesy, and who can give words. Because that's the level I'm on. Find me some people who are ready to really get in this fight. Because these people at this church are a joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. This is disappointing. This is disrespectful to God. This is disrespectful to the Bible. This is disrespectful to our country. And I cannot wait to drive out of here.